You now know what stress is, that there are two kinds. Distress affects your life negatively. Eustress is the good stress that pushes you to do your best. And you've seen examples of stressful situations. But how do you know if you are experiencing stress? Is freaking out the only way to tell? Well, it's one sign, but there are other ways to take your stress temperature. Actually, your temperature may show your stress level. In the 1970s, mood rings were a big trend. They're still around today. The idea is, you can tell what kind of mood someone is in by the color of their ring. The stone supposedly changes color depending on the person's temperature. For example, blue is for calm, red is for energetic, green is for normal stress, black is for very anxious and tense, and there are shades in between. Is it fun? Yes. Is it magic? No. But it does show that stress can cause changes in your body. It can also affect your mind and spirit. When your body, mind, and spirit are in harmony, your life works best. Let's leave the mood ring and check for other symptoms. There are a lot of them, and they can be confusing. As we look at signs of stress, see if any of them apply to you. If you are having problems sleeping, it could mean that you are out of balance in some way.
All I want to do is sleep, and yeah, sleep some more.
Jeff can barely drag himself out of bed. Mackenzie has the opposite problem. She can't stay asleep.
I'm so tired. I didn't sleep much last night. I think about my problems over and over, and I just can't sleep.
Too much sleep or too little sleep can keep you from reaching your goals.
When I get nervous, I eat everything I can find.
I get upset, then I lose my appetite. It's not healthy, I know.
Yes, anxiety overload can cause someone to eat way too much or very little, and to eat unhealthy foods. If you realize you have a big change in your eating habits, think stress. Everyone can get sick once in a while. However, if you are sick a lot and frequently missing school, consider stress as a cause. A racing heart, excessive sweating, even a rash might be a signal to look at your lifestyle.
I'm usually pretty nice, but I get crabby, even mean when I get anxious about something. It's none of your business!
Did a friend ever transform into another person right before your eyes? And was the new person not so great? It could be a sign of extreme anxiety. Tension and anxiety can also lead to trouble concentrating.
When stuff bothers me a lot, I just can't concentrate. I read the same page over and over again. The words just don't stick in my brain. Stress is not good for my GPA.
I'm not admitting anything, but I know kids who drink and do drugs when they're confused, when they don't have control. Sure, they have fun for a while, but that doesn't change anything. It makes stress worse.
People make bad choices for all kinds of reasons. Often, though, substance abuse, sexual activity, and criminal behavior start as misguided ways to deal with stress. You might not think reckless driving has anything to do with stress, but it is a symptom. Impulsive behavior is a warning sign. Do you know anyone who treats a credit card like play money? Buying things can be a happy distraction from real-life problems. But when the bill comes, there can be a bigger problem: how to pay for the charges they couldn't afford in the first place. Do you have any of these stress symptoms? If so, at least you're not alone. And when you see some very workable ways to handle stress, you'll feel even better. We'll look at strategies next.